In today's video, we are going to see the different type of keys in SQL or DBMS, and we'll see with one example and we'll differentiate how we can identify the key in a table. Okay, so what are the keys which I'm going to cover today are super key, candidate key, primary key, alternative key and alternate key, and for foreign key. And trust me, by seeing this video, you will not get confused regarding the keys. So let's get started. Now the first key is super key. Super key is a superset of candidate key. What is candidate key? We'll discuss. A table can have multiple super key. Means what is basically a key? Key is a unique identifier of a table. Unique identifier means if something is making this row unique from other row, that column, that attribute is called a key. So in this existing table, you can see my customer ID, email address and phone number. These three can make this table record distinct. Why? Because no two people have same employee ID. Or no two students have same roll number. No two people can have same email address and same phone number, right? So these three key individually can identify the row uniquely. So I can write it. Now let's list down the name. First is customer ID, email ID, phone number. This can uniquely identify my row. Now this third is customer ID. Can I pair it with customer name? Then it will become unique. Because customer ID is unique, though the customer name Ram is matching, but they have different roll number. So it will make my record uniquely. Customer ID can be paired with city. Though Ram belongs to the same city, but there is a unique identifier, that is customer ID, which will make the row unique. So my customer ID can be paired with any number of column. Or my email ID can be paired with any number of column, or my customer ID and email ID can be paired together and it will make the record unique, or my customer ID and phone number can make the record unique, and my email ID and country can make the record unique. Means there are n number of way I can find out my super key. So basically anything, any attribute in the table, if it is making it unique, that means that attribute is a super key. Now let's jump to the candidate key. So as I say, superset of a candidate key. So candidate key will be coming from the super key only, but it is a minimal super key. When I say minimal super key, that means I'm saying, hey, take out the keys from the super key which will be uniquely identifying the rows. Means if there are A, B, C is uniquely identifying together, uniquely identifying the row. If A, B, C is a super key, then is A uniquely identifying the row? Or B uniquely identifying the row? Or C individually uniquely identifying the row? If yes, then A, B, C, 3 are candidate key. Let's see in this example. Customer ID can uniquely identify row. Yes, it is a candidate key. Email ID can uniquely identify the row. Yes, it is it's a candidate key. Phone number can uniquely identify the row. It is a candidate key. Customer ID, customer name can uniquely identify the row. No. Customer ID I have already added, so I cannot repeat this. But customer name can uniquely identify the row. No. Customer ID, phone number can uniquely identify the row. Yes, it can uniquely identify the row, but I have already added it individually. So whatever n number of pairs I have, those pairs cannot be a candidate key. So in this table, I have only customer ID, email address and phone number, which individually can identify a row. So anything which is unique to you, my Aadhaar number, my PAN number, my email ID, my voter ID, my license number, my registration number, my employee ID, all these things are unique to me. single row, that this is a single attribute that can uniquely identify a row. So that can only take part in a candidate key. So whatever single attribute which can uniquely identify a row is called a candidate key. Now candidate key can be selected from a primary key can be selected from candidate key. So whenever you have to select a primary key, you need to go and check the candidate key because primary key will be coming from the candidate key. Now here in the customer ID, email address and phone number, you can take any of these as a primary key. Here in this example, we can say customer ID can uniquely identify the row. So I will be taking customer ID as a primary key. Now it will be selected from a super key or cannot be null, or the table can have one primary key. This is the feature of a primary key. Means primary key is cannot be null, and we have to take it like in one table there will be only one primary key, not more than that. So here I am defining customer ID as a primary key. Now let's jump to the alternative key. Whatever, suppose from the candidate list of the candidate key, if you have selected the primary key, whatever remaining in the list of the candidate key is called alternative key. Got my point? So here I have 3 candidate key. If I am selecting one as a primary key, then other 2 will be my alternate key. That's the only difference between primary key, candidate key and the alternate key. Now point number 4, here email address and phone number is my alternative key. Now from foreign key. Foreign key is something like which will help in referential integrity. Now what is referential integrity? I have already explained in one of my video. I'll provide you the link in the description box. So what what it is doing over here, department ID here in the table 1 is my foreign key. Why? Because what calls a foreign key? What is foreign key? Foreign key is a key which is linking 2 tables together. So in my case, department ID is linking my customer table and my department table. So this is my foreign key. And a foreign key it should be a primary key of other table. I cannot take customer name over here and call it as a foreign key. Foreign key has to be a primary key of another table. So this is the difference between foreign key and other keys. So it links the table and it maintains the referential integrity of the table. So it's as simple as that. Here department ID is a primary key of my department table and it is a foreign key of my this table, and it is linking both the table, foreign key and primary key, it is linking together. So hope you guys understood this, and if you understood this, don't forget to press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. If you have, in case now also if you have any doubt, you can post your question in the comment section. I will try to explain it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.